just like chocolate, success comes from quality ingredients like dedication, hard work, and discipline. Parang pastry chef na naghahalo-halo ng iba't ibang flavors. Entrepreneurs combine their skills, talents, and inspiration to create their own recipe for success. I am Sheena Barachina. Follow me, and together, let's follow the money.
Time to think rich. Be inspired by personal stories of success. Learn to invest without fear and greed. Ride the latest business trends. Dream big. Dare to be the Philippines' next billionaire. I'm Sheena Barachina. Follow me. Let's follow the money. Only here on Billionaire Digital.
Good afternoon, Rich Takers! How are you? December na! Oh my gosh! Can you type 1 in the comment section if you've recently faced challenge na sobrang bitter like dark chocolate? And type 2 naman if you've recently experienced a blessing or a win na sweet like milk chocolate. The truth is success and chocolates share this dual effect. They both offer us bitter and the sweet. Our big time guest for today is the Business and Operations Management Consultant for various MSMEs and startup businesses. Find out kung ano ang nagtulak sa kanya para magtayo ng sarili niyang chocolate business. Learn from his bitter mistakes and watch out for his sweet tips to earn money. This is Big Time, big as in business, inspiring guest.
Who doesn't love chocolates? Majority of Filipinos have a sweet tooth, but only a few get access to some of the world's best tasting chocolates, like the Belgian chocolates. Find out where to find the Philippines' first and only legit source of high-quality chocolates from Belgium. Get to know Choco Monkey and the face behind this very promising startup business. Get ready to indulge in guiltless temptations and irresistibly good life-changing lessons. Find out how to start a coffee shop business with a twist. This is Big Time.
Hello, JP! Welcome to Follow the Money.
Hi, Sheena. Good afternoon to everyone. Thank you so much for having me here today. Maraming salamat po.
Guys, napakabata ng guest natin yan. And can you imagine, he is a president of the Association of Franchisers here in the Philippines. Ang galing. JP, can you walk us through muna? I want to know the story behind Choco Monkey. Is this your first business?
Well, actually, Sheena, this is my fourth business, the Choco Monkey. Alam mo, napakaganda actually ng story namin dito sa Choco Monkey. In my third business, yung aking other business, it's Righty, the milk tea concept. Meron kaming chocolate-flavored products. For myself, as a chocolate lover, sabi ko, incorporate ko yung chocolate dun sa aking milk tea. Then, nakita ko some outlets namin, number 2, yung chocolate drink namin. Tapos yung iba, number 1 yung chocolate. So from a milk tea concept, bakit chocolate namin ang binibili ng mga customers? Then later on, nagtingin-tingin ako, sabi ko, feeling ko marami kaming mga chocolate lovers dito sa Pilipinas. Dahil imagine ako pagka nasa-stressed, I do eat chocolate or drink yung aming chocolate drink. Then sabi ko, what if I create something na yung Belgian chocolate drinks na pwede kong i-offer sa mga customers? Lalo na sa panahon ngayon, marami nasa-stress dyan, kailangan nila ng stress reliever rather. So doon po nabuhay yung concept na Choco Monkey, the very first Belgian chocolate cafe in the Philippines.
Wow, I really love chocolate, Belgian chocolate in particular. Hindi ako mahilig sa chocolate, JP, pero yung Belgian chocolate at saka Swiss chocolate, oh my God. Like, paano ka na, I mean, in the Righty business, which is milk tea, di ba? And then you are like, so is this the first one that you've tried as a business? Ano ba yung pinakauna mong stint when it comes to franchising or business like this as a franchisor?
Mm-hmm. Sheena, dadaling kita medyo way back 2016. Medyo magkonting memory lane tayo, no? In 2016, 2015 rather, yung aking pinaka-first business that time was Taiyaki soft serve ice cream. That time po, I was a graduating college student, and part ng para makagraduate kami sa aming subject is to put up our own business, yung talagang brick and mortar na aking negosyo. So that time, nag-iisip ako, ano ba yung pwedeng unique selling proposition na tinatawag or yung differentiator mo or kaibahan mo sa mga same businesses, pero ano yung what makes you unique rather. So the time sabi ko, bakit hindi ako mag-offer ng soft serve ice cream pero yung lagayan nito, yung apa, yung cone rather, is made from fish-shaped waffle cone. So I was the very first one to introduce yung Taiyaki soft serve ice cream dito sa Pilipinas. Then later on po, no, talagang maraming challenges akong kinaharap. Putting up the first outlet, yun po yung talagang pinaka mahirap na challenge sa akin. Dahil new concept, medyo takot pa tao, hindi pa kilala. So nakatigim ako ng maraming denied na location. But later on, meron po nga isang area dito sa amin sa Cubao na nagustuhan yung concept. So inalaw po ko, binigyan ako ng isang space for my food cart. Then later on, naging success din po siya at pinipilahan na ng mga tao na feature siya kung saan-saan, social media, sa mga morning news.
Ano feeling ko nakita ko nga yun? Parang, oo, familiar siya sa akin. So,
yes.
So nakita mo, yun yung first mo. That's an ice cream.
Yes, that was my very first. And my first franchising business din. Actually, may lumapit sa akin, magbabarkada sila, magkakaibigan. Sabi nila, are you the owner? Kasi madalas ako nandun, halos everyday nakatambay ako dun sa aming food cart. Sabi ko, yes, I am the owner of Taiyaki ice cream. Sabi nila, open ba kayo for franchising? So ako naman bilang isang negosyante, no? So sabi ko, yes, open kami for franchising, but sa likod ng aking isipan, teka, ano ba itong franchising? Hindi ko pa alam ano ba yung franchising na yan.
So, but you saw the opportunity right there and then. So, yun na yun.
Yes, oo. Yun na yun. So, pag uwi ko ng bahay, pumunta ako sa aking best friend na website sa internet at sinearch ko ano ba yung franchising. So nakita ko ano ba yung franchising. So dali-dali gumawa ako ng franchise contract, nag-prepare ako ng mga slides for presentation. Then yun na-present ko na sa kanila at nagustuhan nila yung concept ng franchise. So kumuha sila. That was my very first franchisee sa aking franchising aking industry. Yes.
So from then you already have that concept, you develop your franchising business, and then nagtuloy-tuloy na after the ice cream business. Ito na ba yung tea?
Hindi pa. Actually, nagkaroon pa kami ng matcha cafe. It's called 00 Matcha Cafe. Meron akong business partner doon during that time. Then later on po, doon na nabuksan si Right Tea. Yun yung aking pangatlo. Talagang healthy milky drink. Magandang story nun, China. Yung aming Right Tea.
Please give us the background of Right Tea.
That time, noong 2017, yung mother ko was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. So it was a shock to us sa aming family. Hindi naman kami galing sa mayaman na pamilya. We are just an average family. We eat 3 times a day, minsan 4. But sabi namin, magastos ito yung cancer. So true enough po, naubos kami every month, halos every day. Halos doon na po kami nakatira sa ospital dahil doon po palagi ang aking mother. Then eventually, after 7 months, my mother passed away. And eventually, yung aming financials namin, na-drain din ito. Actually, alam mo nga, kukunti na lang yung natira sa aming bank account. So nag-isip ako, isusugal ko ba to sa negosyo o magtatrabaho na lang ako that time. So talaga, pero sabi ko, parang hindi ako ready. Nandito yung mga kapatid ko, nandito yung mga friends ko. Sabi ko, sige, subukan namin itong negosyo, itong magtayo ulit ng bago. So therefore, naisip ko, bakit hindi ako mag-offer ng healthy milk tea? Dahil nakita ko yung benefits nito. Meron itong anti-cancer. So doon po nagsimula ang Right Tea. Actually, bike cart pa nga nung nagsimula kami. Yung bisikleta na meron nakalagay sa likod ng mga milk tea barrels. Yun yung pinakauna kong milk tea outlet that time. That was in 2018.
Wow! Kasi pag sinabing milk tea, actually, it's nakakatakot na it's baka ma-sugar siya. And yung sinabi mo na anti-cancer ang milk tea gave a different perspective. So do you give options na walang sugar, without half sugar, diba? Para at least ma-adjust. And wow, it's a sometimes nga, no, when it comes to life, kung kailan ka nandun sa pinaka-rock bottom, dun mo para mahihit pa yung sweet spot eh. Kasi there's no way but up. Tama ba?
Yes,
And
tama. Talagang no choice.
nung pagtawid mo na gano'n, parang, and now na nandito ka na sa Choco Monkey, what do you think sets your cafe apart from others, and how do you maintain a competitive edge in the market? Kasi sinabi mo nga, it's a Belgian chocolate and it's not commonly used in a coffee shop. So can you walk us through?
Yes, that's a good question, Sheena, no? What sets Choco Monkey apart from other cafes? Nung dinidevelop namin yan, kung magpuput up kami ng puro coffee concept, sabi ko, wala nang kaibahan to. Di parang the same na lang kami ng mga coffee shop na mga nasa tabi-tabi. Sabi ko, let's focus on the Belgian chocolate drinks dahil wala pa ito sa market. So na ni-research namin, we were the first one to open yung talagang first Belgian chocolate cafe that focuses talaga sa Belgian chocolates. And sabi namin, i-offer namin yung talagang pinaka-premium na Belgian chocolate at hindi yung mahal, hindi masakit sa bulsa.
Gusto ko na pumunta ngayon, JP. Parang, sige na, wait muna, magbabalik na. Wow, talagang, so you import this from Belgium pa?
Yes, from Belgium. Kaya po talaga matitikman ng mga customers namin ay yung talagang original na Belgian chocolates rather po.
And then, ano yung naging take nung unang pinresent nyo to? Because all the first-timers in the market, alam mo, marami talaga, pag magsisimula ka ng something, an idea, first you will be thought as crazy. Diba? Or hindi mag-work yan. So, ano yung naging journey mo when you presented it as like the first one in the Philippines?
Okay, so ito yung funny story, no? Nung pinresent ko ito sa mga malls to apply for a lease space, nagustuhan kagad nila yung concept because it's something new. Then we operate na. Doon naman ako nagulat. Nagustuhan ng mall, ng leasing, yung concept, but yung mga tao, ano yan? Ano yung ino-offer ninyo? Ay, chocolate ba? Ay, parang di kami sure gusto ba namin ng chocolate? Parang sanay kami, kape lang or milk tea. So it was a challenge to us. Talagang challenging yung time na yun. Nagpapakilala kami, lalo na it's a new concept. So ginawa namin, nag-offer kami ng free taste. So from there on, masarap pala yung Choco Monkey. So doon na sila pabalik-balik sa Choco Monkey kasi alam mo, China, yung mga una naglabas or rather yung ibang stores na nag-o-offer ng chocolate, ang comment nila, watery yung lasa, hindi malasahan yung chocolate. So naging hindrance siya actually to try yung aming Choco Monkey product. So sabi ko, how do we counter this? Paano namin na mapapakita sa tao, mapapakilala na yung Choco Monkey namin, yung Belgian chocolate, hindi ito yung typical na lasang tubig and tamis. Kung hindi, purong chocolate yung malalasa mo. So nagpa-free taste kami. Then after that, yun na, nagsimula nang pumasok yung mga sales. Pero ang tagal namin nagpakilala bago makilala ang Choco Monkey.
Alam mo, it reminds me of the local toothpaste here in the Philippines, Happy Toothpaste. Baka naman. Pero, they have the same concept kasi a lot of like big players in the market are already in place, and they did that like you did the traditional way of guerrilla marketing, sampling, and akalain mo, diba, it would introduce chocolate drink dito sa Pilipinas by just, free trial. But you know what, JP, can you share an example of a key innovation or a strategic decision that positively impacted your business?
Well, okay. Number one, yung unique selling proposition. Kailangan meron kaming differentiator, kaibahan ng products namin. Just like what I said kanina, eto, Belgian chocolates kami. Yan ang kaibahan namin. Actually, alam mo, China, yung differentiators, it comes in many ways. It can be the product itself. You tweak it. It's either the size, you make it big, or you make it smaller, or the pricing. Mas mura siya kaysa compared to the other products. Yes, and the last one po, yung talagang you create something new na talagang hindi pa nakita para nag-cross-match ka ng iba't ibang klaseng products to come up with a new product. So yun din yung ginagawa namin sa Choco Monkey, nagtatry kami ng different flavors, iba't ibang klaseng flavors na minimix namin sa chocolate na would have thought na, ay masarap pala to pagka minix sa chocolate. Who would have thought na caramel, pag minix mo sa chocolate, masarap pala ang lasa nito. So those are some of the things that we do to Choco Monkey to continuously innovate yung aming products. And of course, ayan, I think nakikita sa screen yung aming Belgian chocolate cheesecake. Ayun.
Hindi nakakatulong ang mga
Nakakagutom lalo.
Oo, parang baka maghanap ako dito sa Cavite. Well, you know what? In terms of innovation, navigating challenges is really an integral part of entrepreneurship. Can you share a specific challenge or setback ng Choco Monkey that you faced, and how did you overcome it? Like, for example, back in during the pandemic, where people are elsewhere but inside the house.
Yes, actually, alam mo, China, that time, we were supposed to launch Choco Monkey in 2020. But nag-announce na March 15, lockdown na ito. So sabi namin, naku, patay, hold tayo. Pero alam mo, China, it was a good thing, it gave us an opportunity na para ma-correct lalo namin yung ilalabas namin business, yung ilalabas namin products, mas napag-aralan namin siya, turning these challenges into good opportunities para pag once nilaunch na namin siya sa market, mas okay na siya. Actually, we just launched Choco Monkey last year in 2022. We just celebrated our first year anniversary last August po. Kaya talagang fresh na fresh si Choco Monkey.
Happy anniversary pala ni Choco Monkey. In the food and beverage industry, customer preferences can change rapidly. How does Choco Monkey adapt to evolving customers? Like right now, puro mga Gen Z, and I think patok yan sa mga yan. Pero how do you maintain that, that you continually adapt to the change?
Yes, to continue adapting to the quick change of the market, kailangan mabilis ka mag-isip ano new products ang hit, ano ba hanap ng customer. Alam mo, China, kami mga negosyante or the negosyantes out there, para po sila mga doktor, hinahanap nila ano ba yung pain points, ano ba yung sakit ng mga customer. So we try to give them a medicine, paano mapagaling ang kanilang hinahanap or ang kanilang mga pain points. So, ginagawa namin, lagi kaming continuous talking with our customers, especially yung mga choco barista namin na mga naka-duty sa outlets. Tatawagan ko sila. I do personally call them every night. Kamusta ang sales? Kamusta ang feedback ng customer? Meron bang hinahanap na bago na wala sa atin at wala rin sa market? Kapag may na-mention sila, we try to develop for them para matignan namin kung kakagatin nga ito sa market. Dahil kami po, hindi kami nag-a-accept na answer na no. The answer should always be yes.
Nice. So gusto ko yung mindset na yan. I have been asking you questions about your franchising business, but I want to ask you now, at a young age, paano ka naging president of AFFI? Like, the association itself. Ano yung naging journey mo?
This one po, in 2016-17, during my first business, yung Taiyaki Ice Cream, yung nakwento ko earlier, meron pong program si DTI, yung Kapatid Mentor Me program. Alam niyo, China, tumawag yan sa bahay namin. At that time na yun, wala pa ako sa bahay. So yung mother ko, that time, she was still alive, siya yung nakasagot ng telepono. Tapos tinik down niya yung number ng DTI. Then pagka-uwi ko sa bahay galing eskwelahan, sabi niya, o JP, may tumawag sa DTI. Kailangan tawagan mo yan. Baka kung ano yan. So syempre ako, bata pa, nininervyos pa ako. Sabi ko, I was a first-time entrepreneur. So sabi ko, ano ba itong nangyari na to? Meron ba akong violation? So tumawag ako sa hotline number na binigay ng DTI. Then from there po, nung nakausap ko na yung representative from the DTI, sabi nila, wait ka lang, kakausapin ka ng regional head ng Area 3 na DTI. Sabi ko, naku, patay, mataas pa makakausap ko. Ano kaya to? Noong ngayon sinabi niya, talagang grabe ka ba ko noon, China? Nung nakausap, nung nakausap ko na siya, alam mo, sabi niya, is this Mr. Morales? Si Jeremiah Paul ba ito? Sabi ko, yes po, yes ma'am, you can call me JP po. Sabi niya, kasi ganito yan, may program kami, yung mentoring program, at isa ka siya napili namin para sa program ito sa buong Metro Manila.
Nakahinga ka ng maluwag.
Oo, sabi ko, okay, hindi ako makukulong. Ito lang violation. Yun yung aking kinakatakutan, being a first-time entrepreneur.
So,
Yes.
ngayon, yun pala, so ito yung naging avenue where,
Yes.
can you continue?
Doon ko po nakilala yung Association of Filipino Franchisers Inc. Ito po yung mentoring program, yung KMME. It was a short term, I think this was around 3 to 6 months that time. Para siyang short term na MBA class na tinuturo for free sa mga negosyante. So syempre ako, opportunity grabber. So tinig ko yung opportunity kasi libre ito. At yung mga speakers, yung mga talagang magagaling, yung mga big tycoons natin dito sa Pilipinas, even si Mr. Lamoyan, the owner of Happy Toothpaste, isa rin po siya sa akin naging panelist. That time, akin naging panelist po noon, mga taga-bangko at saka isang negosyante, si Sir George Winnicky. Siya po pala yung founder of Potato Corner and Tokyo Tempura. Siya po ang aking panelist that time. So sabi niya, maganda yung concept mo, pero kulang ka pa sa franchising knowledge. Punta ka sa opisina ko, turuan kita, ayusin natin yung franchising system mo. From there on po, na-adapt na po ko ni Sir George. Yes. Tapos doon ko po rin nalaman yung Association of Filipino Franchisers Inc. Siya po ang nagpakilala sa akin. At yung association din po ang tumulong sa akin na meron sila yung mga franchise shows before, yung pre-pandemic. So nabigyan po ko ng free booth that time. So doon ko po na-expand yung aking businesses po that time. And then in a way to pay it back po to the association, eto na po ko ngayon, giving back to the people, yung service po. That's how I became president po of AFFI.
Wow, that's very inspiring, JP. I mean, for a young person, di ba, na makitaan ng ganyang potential, I think kaya siya nag-volunteer is because he saw something in you and he wants to, make sure na it will go to, to not to be put to waste. Ayan. So,
Yes.
ikaw naman, looking ahead, what is your vision for Choco Monkey?
Well, ang vision namin, China, is to become the premier at a number 1 Belgian chocolate cafe store in the Philippines. At syempre, maging available kami in every parts of the Philippines, nationwide. And of course, madala rin namin ito balang araw sa abroad. Ito yung pinaka-dream namin, is to become an international brand as well, showcasing the Filipino brands across the world.
I love it! Mr. Philippines! Ayan. Diba? Parang it's an honor to represent the country with the product that you have locally. Diba? Support local. Yan. Hashtag support local. Parang pagkain ng chocolate, achieving success in business can be equally rewarding. So how do you ensure that the experience of Choco Monkey embodies the essence of sweet success for your team and customers alike?
Yes, for our customers po, number 1, talagang pinapahalagahan namin sila dahil sila po ang talagang aming gustong alagaan dahil sa pagtangkilik ng aming mga produkto. And of course, sa aming mga Choco Baristas, our team sa back office, talagang we listen to one another. We share ideas, we do brainstorming, we listen to new ideas na gusto sabihin ng aming teammates dahil naniniwala ko kapag team player ang lahat ng kasama sa team, malayo po ang mararating. So yun po yung talagang ginagawa namin sa Choco Monkey.
Very inspiring. Now, JP, we will go to the next part of our interview, and this is Fast Talk. Yan, so don't think first thing on top of mind, yun lang isagot mo. There's no right or wrong answer. Ready?
Alright, game.
Okay, bare months na, malamig na every morning. So, quick decision, hot coffee or hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate.
Okay, in one word, describe Choco Monkey.
Delicious.
Milk chocolate or dark chocolate?
Dark chocolate.
Your best-selling product?
Triple chocolate.
For those who want to start their own business, how much is the estimated capital for a cafe?
For a cafe, for us, it's around 350,000 pesos.
Okay. So, sige, fast talk to. Your motto in life.
Motto in life. Always try and try until you succeed.
Okay. Can you give us 3 of your ultimate life goals?
Life goal is number one, to help other people. Number two, for my business to be an instrument to help more Filipinos and to help the economy. And then number three is to give back to the community.
Wow. Most important recipe for success.
Prayer.
Nice. Your go-to destination when you need to breathe and take a break from work.
Home.
Wow. Complete the sentence. I know this is not the biblical sentence, but just complete it. And your truth. Money is the root of all blank.
Goodness.
Nice. Thank you so much, JP. That's very insightful. Nakakatawa na makita na, the core of who is leading Choco Monkey. And now for our last part of this segment, Big Time, we will be happy to hear your Ascenso tips. What is your 3 manifest tips?
Okay, for the manifest.
Go.
Na-excite ako, pasensya na, China. Alright. Number one, you need to have focus. If you have focus, you will have a very strong mindset. Ito ang kailangan mo pag nagsisimula ka man nagnegosyo, ang strong mindset. Dahil pag meron kang strong mindset, malayo ang mararating mo at ang maa-achieve mo ang gusto mong marating. Number two, learn how to accept failure and bounce back. Tapos pag ninegosyo, normal lang po na magkamali sa una, normal lang failures, pero ang masama nito kung hindi ka nababangon. So it's very important that you rise up and you bounce back from that failure. And then the third one, pray and be grateful. Ito yung pinaka-secret ingredient at the most important ingredient to become a successful person. Marunong kang magdasal, humingi ng guidance, at magpasalamat especially sa taas, kay God. Sa mga binibigay niya, may benta ngayon, or may benta ngayon o walang benta, be grateful pa din. Dahil tomorrow is another day, you can do better.
Wow, very inspiring, JP. Alam mo, si Ate Rica, you have the same, you talk the same way as Ate Rica. Like faith and prayer and paying it forward really is important in, sustaining a business. And, I can see that how your life was really, gracious when it comes to like the opportunities na open sa'yo at a very young age, and the sustainability of your businesses and how you continuously want to grow them and just pass it on to other businesses as well. Thank you so much, and we hope that your business succeed further and further pa, and we want to like see more Choco Monkey here in the Philippines.
Yes, thank you so much, Sheena. Maraming salamat. And of course, to everyone here sa Follow the Money, maraming salamat for having me here.
Ito na ang pinaka-inaabangan ng lahat. Anong companies ba ang trending ngayon sa Pilipinas or the Philippine stock market? Let's ask our fearless guest trader for this week. He graduated from De La Salle University with a degree in BS Commerce, Business Management. He also worked for 2 of the largest stock brokerage houses in the Philippines. Our guest is a proud chartered financial analyst level 3. For those who do not know, sobrang konti lang ng mga CFAs sa Pilipinas. In fact, 35% of candidates make it to level 3. So without further ado, let me welcome on Jep Tang. Hi, Jep. Welcome to Follow the Money.
Hello, Shins. Good to see you. I was just saying that I was really enjoying your first segment, Big Time. In fact, gusto ko lang magtanong kay JP sana eh. But,
ano itatanong natin? Ipapo-phone in natin yan. So, Jep, alam ko marami nang nag-aabang nito. What is your fearless forecast?
okay, so just for first and foremost, thank you very much for having me on the show. Marami akong i-share. Actually, tatlo yung forecast that I will share. And I guess yung pinakaabangan ng karamihan is, I don't know kung totoong inaabangan pa nila, but the year-end forecast natin sa PSEI, the widely followed index in the Philippines, siguro best case 6,400, but my fearless forecast is 6,307. May butal pa na 7. Konti
Diba?
lang.
We will mark it.
Yeah, konti lang yan towards the end of the year. But as you were sharing kanina, before I give the more important forecast that will probably go beyond more than a few months, if you can just show siguro yung pinakita mo kaninang slide.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you. So, here sa AB Capital, this is one thing na tinitignan namin to guide us no for the big picture. This is something that we normally present sa mga institutional clients. Of course, ang aking chairman ang nag-isip talaga nito at nagsimula nito. So I borrow this concept from him. But this is yung tinatawag nating investor sentiment cycle. So parang clock yan eh. It's a clock, no? And before I give you where I think we are in the market, I would like to take a survey or siguro a rhetorical question for your viewers, no? I would like them to guess muna kung nasaan na tayo sa tingin nila dito sa investor sentiment clock na ito.
Yeah, and guys, you can comment in our comment section below in our chat box. What is your sentiment? Yeah.
Pero to help them change, maybe we can show the next slide.
Okay.
Yan. So, ano kaya ang nafe-feel nila ngayon? Meron bang parang nakaganyan na natutuwa? Or meron bang parang nakaganon? Yung parang nagpapalipad ng eroplano at this time, no? Meron kayang mga tao na parang inis na sa kanilang mga broker pero hindi naman galit? Meron pa kayang galit? Or parang, since I don't know if you were able to notice, pero nung Monday, we only reached 1.2 billion in terms of transaction.
Opening lang.
Oh.
Opening volume.
So hindi
Sobrang
ko alam
baba.
kung how far back we have to go, no? But that's 2 decades worth. That's a 2-decade low in terms of transaction. So to cut to the chase, I think we are in the apathy stage. Yung tipong nakakatulog, halos wala nang pakialam yung mga tao. And normally, itong stage na ito yung bagsak na naman or bad news pero wala nang nagbebenta. Meron ding good news pero halos hindi na sila nagre-react din. Wala rin bumibili or nagsispekulate. So, malaking important, this sentiment is very important in the investment cycle because if you can go to the next slide, this feeling of apathy is normally felt hindi dito sa may mataas na part na yan kasi sabi ko nga wala nang bumibili so parang walang nagsasabi na thankfully I didn't wait to buy no because wala nang napapabili at wala ka na rin makikita dito sa I will use this correction to increase my position because wala nang bumibili. Normally that emotion is felt during dito sa point sa may baba doon sa luckily I sold everything or doon sa portion where it says what did I say. So, alam mo, Chins, I've been going around also trying to convince investors to disregard the negative news, whether be it the Israel or Gaza war, or siguro the negative developments domestically, whether it be politics or inflation. Please ignore that for a moment because normally the sentiment that they are feeling now is a normal feeling when you are at the bottom or near the bottom of the market. Let me prove my point. Sorry, Chins. These are just a few slides, but let me just go through it because this is not probably the most exciting, but this is, what do I say? How do I say this? This is probably the most important forecast. Sige, yung next slide, although hindi na nag-move, no?
Bago tayo dumating dyan, Jep, narinig ka ni JP. So, ano ba daw yung tatanungin mo sa kanya? So, bago natin i-continue yan, ayan, JP, ano yung, ngayon, ayan, pinagbigyan ka ni JP. Sabi niya, sige, I'll go back. Ayan, para,
Napapalit nga ako ng earphones para mas marinig
o,
ko.
diba? Ang lakas mo.
Man!
So,
Baka
what is your question?
Ka, no? Pero I hope okay lang. So JP, I just want to know, no? I just want to know about your resilience because, yun na nga, no? I know this Choco Monkey is probably your second or third business, if I'm not mistaken. Fourth na.
Fourth na.
So during the time, what was really, you've given 3 tips and prayer. I really believe in that also. Pero what was the main reason? What kept you going?
Well, actually, what kept me going yung aking mga empleyado, no? Parang hindi ko matake na pag nagsara yung negosyo, saan sila mapupunta. Ako kasi okay naman ako, I can live naman, may konti na ipon, so kaya naman, pwede na. But paano to mga tao na naging employees rather ng aming businesses? Saan sila pupunta? Dahil mahirap humanap na naman ng bagong papasukan. Nakita ko yan. Dahil tuwing interview, I interview personally. Tinatanong ko sa kanila, ilan na yung napagdaanan ninyong interview? May iba, sabi ko, I will work hard for my people, for our employees, to ensure na tuloy-tuloy yung kanilang papasukan at hindi na sila mahihirapan na maghahanap naman ng panibagong papasukan na trabaho. And of course, to see them very happy, yun yung naging aking fuel to keep me going as well.
JP, one last. Syempre alam ko that you're very strong and you're very dedicated. Pero syempre I'm sure before ka umangat, medyo hindi ko alam kung gaano kalalim siguro yung valley na yan before. Yan, eh. Oo, yung trough na tinatawag nga natin. But during those moments, I'm sure doubts also creep in na parang napapaisip ka, may madadamay ako empleyado dito, pero paano ko ba i-reverse ito? Umabot ka ba sa ganung point?
Actually, yes, oo. Talagang at some point, umabot ako sa paraan na yan, na talagang nung time na yun, talagang walang-wala kami, and then there are some decisions that I have to do na it will involve one of our employees. So, it was very tough, kung iisipin mo. But we have to think for the benefit of everyone. Para ano ba yung kabubuti ng lahat? Yun yung aking tinitignan when making decisions in those kinds of situations.
Yan na, napagbigyan kita, Jep, ha?
I will really want to meet JP also. I mean, sure, I'm after mental toughness, and at the same time, I would like to siguro bounce off ideas with him also. Hopefully,
Sure, just let me know. I'm game.
Absolutely.
Ayan, meron na po tayong nag-build friendship dito sa show. Yan, ganyan ang Follow the Money. So guys, if you want friends, more friends, you watch Follow the Money. So going back, thank you, JP, for gracing us with your answer. Jep is really curious about it. So we'll go back to your sentiment. Kaya nga, part to ng resilience, di ba, Jep, sa market, being resilient in the market. So you can continue your story.
And since I just have to say, I really follow the money, and that's why we needed to bring JP back. So
yeah.
Anyway, so going back now, talking about resilience and talking about that trough, yung deepest part of the valley. Very timely because here, meron lang nakaharang dito which should have been sa end sana itong history. Never repeats itself, but it does rhyme. But it does often rhyme. A famous saying from Mark Twain, which is always repeated in the stock market. If you can just delete it lang para makita lang sana nila yung chart. But pag tinignan mo kasi itong dalawang chart na ito, baka sabihin mo, magkamukha sila. So why am I trying to show the same thing twice? Actually, the graph to your left is the graph of the PSEI back in 2000 to 2001. Talking about the volume kanina, di ba? 1.2 billion.
Yeah.
You have to go back as far back as 2000 to 2001 to see a volume like that. And maliban sa volume, pati yung movement ng index, today, merong kamukha siyang movement back during the 2000 to 2001.
Wow. Talagang pinapatunayan na history repeats itself.
That's
in
right.
terms of pattern.
And syempre baka sabihin nila parang naghahanap lang ako ng line na kamukha. But even itong nasa baba, yung orange line, that is the dollar peso.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the dollar peso, the movement of the dollar peso as against the Philippine Stock Exchange Index is almost the same. If you're going to look at how it is moving today and you compare it 20 years ago. Nung nalaglag, nung parang may unang dip na ganyan, the peso depreciated and then nag-rally and then went back down, the peso depreciated again. And then the stock market rallied big time. And now it's coming back down in a corrective way, very similar to how it is today in the market today. Ang
Wow.
key is if we can move to the next slide, makikita ng mga viewers natin that what I am seeing in 2000, what we are seeing today is something that might have happened 20 years ago, and this is how it played out. That's why I said kanina, we are in the apathy phase, and this is, I think, the most important forecast that I've been communicating to my investors is that hindi ko masasabi kung saan ang bottom. Otherwise, baka ako na rin ang sinusundan, just like JP. Uh, but of course, in our forecast, meron namang margin for error, may margin for error dyan. And because of that, um, I see that the market will still be very challenged for the next maybe 6 to 12 months. Of course, we will have to see how the peso will depreciate pa if ever it will depreciate. But as you can see, 20 years ago, yung peso depreciated some more for another, ano ba yan? If we can look back, that's another 2 years, no? Before the market eventually bottomed. And then from 2003, it was the start of the bull market, which lasted until 2007. So the
So
question now is,
ngayon,
yes,
Jep,
Jay,
nasan tayo ngayon?
nasa 2001 tayo eh.
Okay. So para lang dun sa mga hindi magkaroon ng comprehension sa chart at mga bago, I think it's very they're very interested to understand the lines. It's like going back. It's like meron tayong time capsule ngayon, and we are going to 2001. The performance of when it comes to the performance of the market. Tama ba, Jeff?
That's correct, James. In fact, ang naisip ko while you were saying that is parang Marvel. What's the name? Is it parang Doctor
Doctor
Strange?
Strange.
And you're able to see how you acted and how you reacted. And then you're given multiple opportunities to relive it and learn from it, more importantly. So, again, no, as Mark Twain, our friend Mark Twain said, history often repeats itself, but never repeats itself, but it often rhymes. So, it doesn't mean that we're going to be directionless for the next 2 years because mas mabilis nga yung discounting ngayon eh because of information. But so that being said, I think we really have to be invested in the market. The strategy lang will differ. Pero for many Filipinos, as you know, di ba, we are starting with educating yung mga people na hindi pa nag-i-invest via G Stocks PH. Sorry for the shameless. Ito na yung mga pagkakataon na magagalit man sila sa atin or maiinip over the next 2 years. Pero pag tumingin sila ng long term, I think they will be really happy with their decision. Investing 1,000, 2,000, paunti-unti. They will be happy later on. But for those naman, Chins, na magsasabi sa atin, Jeff, 2 years, iba na lang ang gagawin ko kung ganyan. Baka magki-crypto na lang ako. Don't worry. Meron akong dalawang forecast na pwede kong i-share that can really fill in the void or fill in the spot while we are waiting for the index to bottom out. Kasi kahit nagbo-bottom out yung index mo, maraming opportunities eh. But before that, another thing, no, gagamitin ko lang itong guide na to. Kindly flash the next slide. Ito pala, so as you may have noticed while I was talking to JP, I was more concerned about his reaction, his mindset going through the many stages of his on his way to success. I really believe kasi that values and temperament is very important all throughout the journey. And what's very
Yes.
important is at every stage of the investment cycle or in the stock cycle, you have to know kung ano yung pinaka-importante. Meron ako ditong square na part, and that is the portion where I really prefer to invest in a stock. Gusto ko yung parang pa-turn around pa lang, yung medyo hindi ka ganun kakampante na tama yung view mo. Kasi normally
May
nandyan,
kaba ka pa.
may ka ba? Totoo yan. Parang hindi mo alam kung bibilin mo ng ganun karami, di ba?
Oo.
Normally, that's
Parang sa
the,
love life lang yan, Jep. Di ba? Kahit may kaba ka pa. Sige
yun,
lang.
yun ang maganda. But matagal na akong kinasal eh. So,
Kaya nga.
ibang kabay yung
Ibig
pinagdadaanan
sabihin,
namin.
naranasan mo yun. Yung parang
Totoo.
go. Di ba? Kahit
So there. Uh, so right now, yung market nandyan sa stage 1 yan. That's why ang very important dyan is patience and vigilance. Wag kang, pag may binili ka today to invest, wag mo asahan nakikita ka ng 20% agad by tomorrow or next week. Remember what your objective is and just always remember that. Pero vigilance ay very important. Meaning, kailangan mong magbantay palagi. Normally nga, pag nasa apathy ka, parang tinatamad ka na magbantay, pero dapat hindi. So, and vigilance is also very important because itong i-discuss kong dalawang stocks, diyan mo ngayon kailangan tignan yung mga whole market is consolidating. Now, before we proceed,
wow.
going up to
Interesting.
stage 2, yes, it is very interesting and I hope it will be very helpful to everyone. Pag nag-stage 2 ka na, ito yung aggressive portion. Ang kailangan naman will shift from patience to diligence and discipline. Bakit diligence? Pag kumikita ka na, parang tingin ka lang ng tingin sa portfolio mo. Hindi ka ngayon nagbabantay sa risk kung nasan yung stop loss until mabubuhusan ka. And then finally, at stage 3 and stage 4, yan yung mga requirements. Pero later on na yan. Natawa ka doon ah.
Oo, kasi nag-start ako sa market 2000. It was, I think, starting ng bull market. So I've seen a lot of gurus in the industry kasi lahat naman ng bilin mo sa umaga, tataas siya sa hapon. 'Di ba? Kaya, kaya ako natawa kasi naalala ko yung part na yan na when the market is really good, it's in the peak of bull market or about to turn into this peak, feeling nating lahat magagaling tayo. Tama mo, Jep? So, we
Totoo yan.
need discipline.
Totoo yan. So, part of the process lang naman yan. At this point, I would like to think ako, hindi pa rin naman ako magaling. So, again, no, let's follow JP. So anyway, so meron ako dalawang stocks and these are siguro the forecast that I will be making and hopefully habang yung mga blue chips like the SMs of this world, Ayala Corporation will continue to consolidate. Hopefully dito tayo kikita. Pero again, no, I just have to say, these are things that I have studied. So before you apply it to your personal trading, make sure that you have the appropriate amount of money to invest in. And at the same time, also conduct your own research and due diligence.
Yeah.
So that being said, the next slide, please.
Okay.
Okay. So, ayan no, nawala na yung element of surprise, but remember yung portion na, parang paangat pa lang siya. So, ganun din, just like yung pinakita ko kanina, si DigiPlus, yan yung tumakbo na. Everybody knows that because it's already trading at 7 pesos. On the chart, it's still below 4 pesos. Pero as you will see, there's another stock that is related to gaming or as we would like to say lottery that is creating this kind of pattern. So makikita mo na during the stage 1 or ito yung apathy or disinterest phase, all of a sudden may nangyayari sa loob ng kumpanya, nag-i-improve sila, there's a turnaround that is taking place. Si Plus kumikita na yan eh. 2021 lugi pa sila. Starting 2022, third quarter naging profitable. So, nung nagte-turn around siya, pati yung stock price, dinidiscount yan. So, I would like to move to the next chart to show to everyone what I am looking at. Yeah, thank you. So, as you can see, hindi lang tayo before kasi since dati talagang stock price na ako tapos nagte-trade ako off the stock price, technicals lang. But I realized that powerful moves actually happen when it is backed by fundamentals or a changing of fundamentals. So makita mo dito sa plus, the recent data shows that in terms of revenue, nag-triple ang kanyang revenue, which is the blue bar. After making like less than 6 billion last year during the first 9 months, this year almost nag-triple yan to 16 billion. And of course, pati yung profitability niya nag-increase. So, if we can just bring back the graph ulit, si Lotto naman ganyan din. Lotto, again, no, this is a very speculative stock. But I'll tell you what's the story here. But pati si Lotto, improving ang profitability niya. And one of the reasons why I like Lotto at this point in terms of story is because it won the right to operate yung web-based betting application niya. So, dati kasi, there are just 143 Lotto stations. Kailangan pupunta ka doon para tumaya. Ngayon, or starting December, when they operate the web-based application, pwede ka na mag-bet sa Lotto.
Woohoo! Yung mga
Jin,
ayaw pumila.
Jins,
Yung
I
mga
have to
ayaw
say, ayaw pumila, and I just have to say, I am not encouraging lottery or betting.
Sorry, na-encourage ako dun. Pero that will be the behavior. Kahit regardless na hindi mo sila encourage eh. Kasi 'di ba, the fact na they won't have to go to a store, pumila and all, makakataya sila. I think a lot of people, na, alam ko yan eh, parang, gusto ko tumaya sa Lotto pero nakakatamad pumila. 'Di ba may ganon? So, ilan yung ganon? So,
Exactly.
kaya ako nag-react kasi ilan yung ganon. 'Di ba? Kaya it was an ease for them. Mga ano naman yan eh, mga talagang nag-aabang na yan.
Totoo yan.
So it's a good news for them.
Tsaka naman problema sa Pilipino, 'di ba? Ang mahal na ng bilihin, lumiit na yung panggasto sa pagkain. Pero alam mo, magugulat ka, ang tumaas talaga.
May allowance sa Lotto.
So, I mean, from a stock market, as a stock market investor, meron tayong morality and whatnot. But for us naman, ang objective is to make money, di ba? So, at any rate, after all that disclaimers, I also have to say that we here in AB Capital are not really promoting this as a house view, but this is my personal, ito yung tinatawag kong alpha. So for those clients of mine who can tolerate the volatility, we speculate in these kinds of plays, no? So just for full disclosure. So if we can go to the next slide, papakita ko lang the journey of the G Plus. So yung pinakita ko kanina sa Digi Plus, nandun lang siya below 4 pesos. Nandun siya sa parang flag formation that was sometime plus chins. Etong si Plus, nagkaroon kasi ng Bingo Plus. So almost the
Oh,
same story
yes.
Lotto. Oo. Before, pwede ka lang mag-bingo sa store. Ito ngayon, pwede ka na mag-bingo online via your phone. So,
Everything
kaya
is
naman,
being digitized. Yeah.
that's correct. So, ito yung isa sa mga sinusundan ko kapag may bagong produkto, may bagong technology, and then the company can prove that they can operate it profitably. Normally, the stock price will also move up with it. So hopefully that can give us something to look forward to in 2024 for Lotto.
Thank you, Jep. Very insightful. In fact, you para mo kaming hinandhold, trying to figure out the sentiment of the market and also how sentiments work plus and Lotto as a stock. Pero bago tayo magtapos, I want to show
May
you
isa
a
pa
meme.
ako.
Meron pa
May
ba?
isa pa ako. Oo, may isa pa.
Okay. Ayan
Last-
pala, sorry.
Hindi, ito yung turnaround story. Pero
Okay.
let's fast forward to dun sa isa pa.
Okay.
Siguro mga 2 slides pa.
Ayan.
Yan. So, isa pa, para makita na lang din ng viewers mo. Popost na lang. Yan. Ito, diniscuss na
Okay.
to ni GK.
Ay,
Napanood ko
napanood
yung
mo!
napanood ko yan. Napanood ko yan. Nakatutok tayo sa market, no? Vigilance nga, di ba? So, tsaka ano yun pilot episode mo yun. So, at any
Thank
rate,
you!
of course. So, etong stock na to is something that is quite familiar to everyone. And when you still shared your talents with us here, alam mong tinututukan natin itong stock na to during the time. And this is none other than a gold miner in Apex Mining Company. So, as you can see, no, yung blue line sa taas, blue line is the earnings per share, which is the important metric for stock investors. While the black line, that is of course the stock price. Again, pinakita ko kanina, mag-rewind na lang yung mga viewers, but nandito tayo sa stage 1 and then moving up to stage 2. This is the period wherein maraming nagdududa, parang totoo ba yan? Alam mo, even dad ko nire-recommend ako ng Apex, ayaw niya nga yung makinig sa akin. So there. Hopefully, hopefully I will get to see the mine. So if there will be a chance later on, we can probably update your viewers on this one. But we are really high on Apex for a lot of things. Number 1, improving operations. Number 2, they will have a mine site. They acquired a mine site which is 5 times bigger than their current operations. But hindi pa natin alam kung gaano ka-profitable yung mine site or kung kailan magsisimula. But yan yung mga gusto ko ring kwento. Yung mga kwento na they can expand their operations, no? So yan yung maganda. And last but not the least, the last slide is where you will see, ito yung pinakauso ngayon. Yung nasa baba naman, yan yung 2-year government bond yield. So this was taken yesterday. That's why the prices are a little bit outdated. The blue line is the price of gold in US dollars. So that's gold per ounce. While the black line is, of course, Apex Mining. What I would like to show here is kung gaano closely correlated yung gold price with Apex. And as you can see doon sa pinakababa, how sensitive the price of gold is to the short-term interest rates in the US. Makikita nyo siguro that interest rates in the US have been coming down kasi inflation is behaving a little bit. And because of this, if US interest rates will continue to go down, most likely we can see gold price to remain elevated. So, I personally think that 5 pesos per share is an easy target for Apex. But mind you, the price is one thing, the time is another.
Yeah. Yan,
So,
i-mark niyo yan, ha? 5, pero no time frame yet.
no time. Depends on the results of their study, which hopefully they can update us on sometime first quarter or second quarter in 2024. Again, a play for next year ito ulit.
Yan. So, abangan niya mga viewers. So, it's APX na nakikita natin, alam mo, nakikita ko yung nagiging strength ng Fearless Forecast. It will show yung conviction of different forecasters to a certain stock. And dito nga, second time, I think, that APX came out. Ayan. So,
Oh, okay. That's good to
so
hear.
ito na, Jep. So ito na ang tanong. Dahil sa tinawid mo kami doon sa learnings na binigay mo sa amin today, I will show you a meme and then tell me if you have a story that you can relate to or what do you think of the learning behind this meme. Yan. Kami sa Follow the Money, naniniwala kasi kami na lahat ng meme may ibig sabihin na learning. So instead of teaching it outright, bibigay namin yung it's nakakatawa, but at the end of the day, merong napaso, merong nanalo kung bakit may ganyang klase ng meme. So for you, it's don't worry about it. This is, eto kilala natin to, Wolf of Wall Street guy.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Just buy the stocks. I tell you to trust me.
Two things that come to mind right away. Number one is sell me this pen. Meron silang
Yes!
ganyan yan. No? Sell me this pen. And then the other one is yung kay Matthew McConaughey.
Oh yeah, that scene, oh yeah, nalala ko yan.
Pero alam mo, Chips,
Nakarelate ka ba dyan?
ha?
Nakarelate ka ba dyan? Meron bang nagsabi sa'yo, bilhin mo to, trust me.
I
Nung mga bago ka pa lang.
unfortunate when it started in the market, my dad told me na baka daw maloko daw ako sa pagtingin ng price charts. I've started being an independent trader talaga. I guess it's my trait. But I can relate to, in fact, meron akong client recently na nagagalit, which is really part of the cycle, no? Parang sabi sa akin, bilhin daw to, kita mo ngayon, 50% down. So, brought this up. Kasi for me, though, yun nga, no, yung pinakita kong mga price charts and how I look at stocks, not only looks at the price alone, which is if you're a purist technical analyst, yun lang ititignan mo, but I double check it with the story, with the fundamentals. Kung kikita talaga yan, then malamang tataas. Pero kung hindi ko ma-imagine kung paano siya kikita, the strategies instead na ang term nga nila, no, instead na magbobodega ka, baka dapat siguro parang fling lang, trading lang siguro.
Fling lang.
Fling lang.
Short term lang.
Yes.
Guys, ang bodega meaning ipunin, bumili ng stock, ng particular stock na yon hanggang sa loaded ka na. Ayan, bodega yun. Ayan.
Trust me, okay, let's just close it out by saying that the word trust me, for me, trust is something that is not given, but it is earned. It is your money, it's your hard-earned money. And because of this, you listen to advice. Whatever tips you may hear or advice, just listen to them, but do your own due diligence. Kung wala kang oras, then parang si JP lang kanina, if I may just circle it back, hindi ka magtataya ng oras at kapital on something na hindi mo alam. So me, I really stand by it. I believe that a lot of Filipino investors can invest a lot of money, but guidance is very, very important, even those who are in the market for a very long time. So make sure your advisors or that person who gave you that tip has earned your trust already.
Very well said, Jep. Thank you so much. And I hope this is not the last time
Yeah,
that
I
we
hope
will
so.
here and follow the money. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, James.
Thank you, Jep. Bye.
Bye.
As we end today's episode, gusto ko lang ipaalala sa inyo na success is not an instant burst of sweetness. Kung gusto mong magtagumpay sa pagninegosyo, habaan mo pasensya mo. The journey is like gradual layering of experiences, setbacks, and achievements. Sabi ni Jep kanina, nandito tayo sa point wherein wala na halos pumapansin. And much like a box of assorted chocolates, success comes in various forms. Iba-iba tayo ng blessings at tagumpay sa buhay. So, please don't forget to celebrate your wins, no matter how big or small. I am China Barachina. Follow me, follow your dreams, and the money will follow right after. Thank you and God bless you. See you in the next episodes, Rich Takers.